Hi y'all. I decided to do a part 2 to my video that I did earlier today titled Change the Physical to Your Reality. I'm doing a part 2 in particular because of the people who are new to the mystical craft, and I wanted to do some clarification so they wouldn't pretty much go a little too far in regard to what I had expressed. Now, I did indicate that we can change the physical to our realities. However, does that work absolutely every single time that we do a mental exercise for the realities to change? No. Because the universe, as I indicated previously on Facebook, the universe does override our desires if it deems it best for the well-being of us and also the well-being of the universal rhythm. However, it does work sometimes, so it's worth a shot, no doubt about it. Now, I want to give a case in point. Some time ago, I located this guy, the first guy I lived with for any length of time, years ago, was more than 20 years ago. And we had lost contact, and I hadn't heard of his whereabouts or his goings-on for about 20 years as well. So lo and behold, I found him on Facebook, and I hit him up, and he called me, and we talked, and I mean, the old times came back, the memories, and we were in love then, and we were thinking about resuming where we left off, and I mean, it got steamy, and I fell in love with that man again over the phone. And so, he lives like a 4-hour drive away from where I live. So, magically or not, he ain't moving, and I ain't moving. So, no matter how much I wanted to make that physical my reality, it wasn't going to happen, period. But for about a month, we went, back and forth on the phone 3 and 4 times a day, lovey-dovey, sexual energy. I was looking for some sexual healing, and so was he, and I downloaded a playlist of love songs, and he was sending me love songs in my inbox. I mean, it got deep. I went out and got me some new red underwear. He was coming on up here to visit and whatnot for a couple of days. And I mean, I was out on a damn limb. You hear me? And it finally dawned on me as time went on that this shit wasn't going to work for real, no matter how much I had a desire for it to do so. It got to the point where after the newness wore off with him, I was being in a place where I was doing more giving than I was receiving from his end. And so it waned, but it was good while it lasted. But that was an instance where, it just didn't magically manifest as I really had a deep desire for it to do so. So I was just wanting to share that. And also, when I'm getting back to the medical issue, I was talking about how people can avoid going to doctors sometimes and using the mystical means to get symptoms to be eliminated and pains to go away, and you can use meditation and crystals and other magical tools, and you won't have a need to go to visit the medical professionals. However, I did add in there that there are occasions when, in fact, you need to go to the doctors because the situations have risen to the points where that is a wise choice to move towards. And particularly when it comes to children, you don't want to be, keeping your children from the doctors like some of those Christians have done, talking about they waiting on the Lord to heal their child, and therefore they do not have their children going to emergency rooms and to doctors and so forth. And some of them, as I indicated on my previous video, have ended up in jail because they refuse to get medical treatment because they are waiting on the Lord. Well, now they waiting on the Lord in damn jail and prison, okay? So that's not wise to be playing with your children like that. And not even yourself, just use some wisdom in application when it comes to your health matters. But I can tell you this, damn Skippy, if I ever do have to go to a doctor's for any kind of prolonged stay, I'm toting my damn crystals with me to supplement whatever the fuck they doing to me medically. I'm going to have me some crystals and some meditation practices in rotation. You better believe that. because I do not trust fully the medical professionals because, Big Pharma is still pimping y'all. So when you do go to the doctors or have your children to go, monitor, monitor, monitor. Research, ask questions. Do not turn your lives over to these doctors. Know what's going on. Investigate, examine. Don't trust them because they have degrees. And you got a degree in using some good common sense when it comes to your body and what you're going to allow to be done to it. And tell your family members, if you're not conscious, do some research and monitor and investigate and examine and discover what the fuck is going on. Okay, so when it comes to the magical alterations and so forth, yes, we can have physical things to be altered by our magical practices and exercises, but do not believe that it's going to happen every single time in that fashion, because that's not how the universe unfolds. That's not how life unfolds. Just do what you can, do the best you can, use your magic in conjunction with other means, practical and otherwise. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. So thank you for listening again. Bye now.